your girl Camerae, and I'm back with another video. I'm here with Paige.
Hey.
From Palettes by Paige, and this month we are doing Made Up for March. So you guys are about to watch this cool little interview where I interview Paige while she's doing what she do. She's gonna talk to us about why she do what she do, where it all started, what her goals are, and I just think it's important that we capture and that we have content where we talk to makeup artists of color, makeup artists of purpose, okay? Makeup artists who have a normal 9-to-5, who is a creator, who is making it all happen, because I believe that inspires us, okay?
Hey, I'm Paige Prince with Palettes by Paige. I'm from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. I am a full-time educator, but I am a freelance makeup artist in Houston, Texas. I have experience working at Sephora and also Estee Lauder, and so I take all of that experience and combine it into one, sprinkling in a little bit of that extra energy that you might need, or a little bit of self-motivation. I got you all together, all in one place.
Yes.
So we're gonna create something completely our own.
Yes.
I'm really excited to do a very bold eye. And a nude lip, because Camerae does wear lips a lot, so let's give her a nude lip today. Let's play, y'all.
Okay.
I am going to sanitize my palette. This is alcohol, and I'm just rubbing my palette down. I had wiped it down previously, but I just want to make sure that my client has a very clean experience. My brushes are all clean with Cinema Secrets makeup brush cleaner. She's experienced what I used to use, and now she's gonna have my new product. So this is, you'll smell it. It smells very nice. But I'm gonna start with just simply brushing up her brow.
Or the lack thereof, okay?
And I'm kind of gonna determine what type of shape I want to make based off the way the hairs go. So that her brow needs to end here, and it's gonna start here, and my arch is gonna be somewhere right here. So these 3 points. And I'm gonna make it work. Okay, so when I worked at Estee Lauder, there was like questions that you asked before you put anything on anybody's face at all. And it was like just getting to know them, like simply, what type of skin do you have? Because that's gonna determine what products I need to put on your face.
Right.
If you are somebody who struggles with having dry skin, then I need to like make sure that I am remediating that. If you're someone who has combination skin, I need to be aware of your T-zone. So just making sure I know what my client expects and what sort of skin they're bringing to the table is like the most set up for success I could possibly be.
Now, have you experienced where maybe you didn't ask that, or maybe they said one thing and you realized later that it was the other?
Yeah, you know, some people don't know their skin type, and so you just learn by trial and error. Sometimes I can look and just tell. I'll ask typically like, what do you have on your skin right now? And if you have some moisturizer on and you look oily, I already know. I already know what's up.
Right.
So it's not a secret. You can't hide from me. Y'all can kind of see that this whole eyebrow I just created. And it's very light, it's not too harsh, and once I contour it down with the concealer, you'll see it that much better. So now that I've got my eyebrow created, I'll go ahead and do her whole eye and then build her face. Now, there are times that I've done it backwards, but this is just the cleanest look, and I really do prefer a clean look. Okay, so I have a friend named Carlita. Or Peaches. Peach Plates. Hey, Peach Plates. Hey, girl. And she's a Taurus as well. And we were having one of our Taurus sisterhood talks, and I told her that I wanted to start my own freelance work and I needed a name. And she was like, now I don't know how long it was. It was maybe like 10 minutes, y'all. I don't know. But she was like, why don't you say Palettes by Paige?
Wow.
And I was like, what? And so a palette basically is where you create, it's what an artist uses to create art.
Right.
So every single client is a palette, and it's a Palette by Paige.
Okay.
So it like gives the connotation that I will also eventually go into makeup, like creating makeup, but also just creating palettes with my clients.
See, that's so funny because I just automatically assumed that it was like a palette, like the palettes that you create with eyeshadow, but it's like a play on words as well because a palette is also someone's like canvas, like their face. Okay.
Absolutely. And so like in some of my attempts at puns in my post, I will say like I love this palette.
Oh,
or, like,
okay.
I reference clients as palettes sometimes, but I'm working on it.
Okay. Okay.
My overall vision is for Palettes by Paige to be a company that not only stands for all beauty standards for everyone, but also a place where people come to be empowered. Not only are you coming for this makeover, we're out here, we're building those blocks of self-esteem, and we're encouraging all of our clients to pursue all of their dreams, regardless of what they might be. So my mom used to work at Shampoo Academy, and she was a cosmetology instructor. So like to get your license, you went through my mom, and so that would mean that sometimes I would be up there with her, and just kind of growing up in that environment, I think just kind of predetermined some things for me. But in particular, and y'all, this part does get scary. There's a lot of blending. A lot of blending happens here. So I was always in that environment, but once I got to college, I did my friend Aisha's makeup for a beauty pageant, and that's when
And how old were you when you did that?
Probably like 19.
Okay.
That's when I realized I really liked it. And then once I moved to Houston, after working for Estee Lauder and then going to Sephora, I was like, oh, this isn't just a hobby.
Right. I want to do this.
I like this a lot.
Okay. So where would you say you get most of your customers from? Is it people you know, or is it people from they look you up through a hashtag on Instagram?
Honestly, it varies. I think most of my customers do come from my place of employment.
I was like, what happened? What?
Yeah, I have a lot of educators that get their makeup done for various events. And if it's not that, then it's usually by word of mouth or a post.
Okay.
You can always do hashtag Palettes by Paige. You can do natural glam, Houston, Texas makeup artist, also black makeup artist. Yeah, so I work really closely with Glam Tram, Texas. My friend Carmen, she is a phenomenal makeup artist. I love her so much. We did a middle school makeover for these girls. It was one weekend we went.
Hold on, come a little bit more in the camera. Yeah.
We went to Fleming Middle School and we did makeovers for the girls there.
Oh, wow.
And so we got opportunity to talk to them about like self-esteem, like what being beautiful meant to them, and just like how we could give makeovers to little girls but then still keep them little girls, you know. They also receive like hair tutorials on how to twist their natural hair, how to create certain looks on their own with their own hair. So this was all one Saturday, and it was like really rewarding for me because you don't often get to spend a lot of time with girls that young,
right?
And you don't get that time to like leave impressions on them.
No, because we didn't have that.
Yeah. And so keep doing everything that you're doing. Do not stop selling those rocks. Do not stop selling those Barbie dolls. Don't stop doing any of that hustling, girl. You are halfway there. You are going to be so surprised at what you have built for yourself by the time that you're this age. And so, oh, that little girl was so great. So yes, keep doing everything you're doing, sweetie. So right now, I'm just cleaning up the top of the brow. And I used her foundation so we don't have that ring around her eyebrow.
Oh yeah.
That little halo situation. And I just cleaned it up. So I am a traveling makeup artist. I'll come to you. If you prefer to come over, you can as well. But I come to you. I have a client named Steph. She is into professional bodybuilding. And I've been doing her makeup for her fitness shoots. But she's going to move into like the heavier stage makeup look. Including one of her shows in North Carolina.
Wow.
So I'm gonna be going with her for that. And then also I'm going to Paris this summer with TSU. And so I'll have my class in the daytime and then Palettes by Paige in Paris at night. So that's going to be another component of my 699. So this is something that will be also on my website, but it's a part of my 699 as well. You can find everything you need to know about Palettes by Paige on Instagram. It's at Palettes by Paige. And then the website will be coming before the end of the semester. So May 2020, you'll see a full website, palettesbypaige.com.
We're gonna get down with the get down. No?
We can have a kickback.
Okay. I'm foreseeing it launch. We will get this together. All right. So, what, as a makeup artist, what are some of your pet peeves? The whole system of booking and arriving, or you getting there. What are some of your pet peeves?
Okay. Saying no sometimes. Like someone asking me last minute to do their makeup. I typically never say no. But I realize like it's not a lot of respect on my time when they do things like that.
Right.
And so I'm trying to get out of the habit of accepting last minute appointments. So that's hard for me. And then I don't know, I think it's one thing to show up with like I have this picture of Beyonce that I'm inspired by. Can you do something that looks like this? Versus like make me look like Beyonce. I think that's.
And you get that a lot, like, I want to look like her, do it.
Not a lot, but I've gotten it before, so it's like, okay girl, you know that you don't look like Beyonce, right?
You look it up somewhere and you study it, or you just, like, how do you get ready for it?
I look at your features.
Okay.
And I'm like, how could I do a smoky eye on this eye?
Okay.
On this type of eye.
So you're already being realistic from jump because you're looking at your palette. And you're deciding, okay, this is what goes with that palette versus Portia, who I sent you a picture of, and being like, okay, yeah, this is gonna be a breeze because it looks like she has this type of thing.
You and Portia have similar features, but it's like you and Portia are not the same woman.
Right.
So I couldn't go into it just being like, oh, I'm about to make her look like Portia.
Right.
Y'all, I'm feeling a lot of Black history right now.
Yes, amen.
Like, what is she doing? If you know that your eyelid is this big, like, don't be coming with this 5 eyeshadow combo. Like, let's not play.
Yeah, I think it's important as a makeup artist to be able to have that come to Jesus moment with the client and be like, well, this is what, which I've seen you do. This is what I'm able to do with what we have. Because if you have like really small lips, which you want a Kylie Jenner, you know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do the Kylie Jenner challenge with you, but I'm gonna tell you, like, hey friend, I can overdraw this lip.
Yes.
And it might look funny, but like, you gonna have the lip.
Right. Okay.
And that's okay. And I'm not knocking any woman's expectation of her beauty. I'm just saying, like, I prefer realistic makeup. Right. I want you to be happy with your look.
Right.
If at all possible. Getting that shade right, matching that color. Okay, I gotta do it. The second thing is making sure I captured that one thing. So making sure I ask my client what's their favorite feature and making sure that that feature is highlighted and very present on their face. And then also being professional, just wanting them to know just because you're coming to me, that doesn't mean that the quality diminishes or anything like that stops. This is a collaboration between you and I and the makeup. networking has been one of the best things. Like working with all these different phenomenal women has been amazing. Like again, thank you to Glam Tram Texas for giving me the opportunity to meet Melissa Butler, the CEO of the Lip Bar. Just like working for her at that event definitely changed my life and just like my trajectory that I saw for myself. So like being exposed in that environment is like essential to me. But one of my like hands down favorite things is the moment when the woman sees the after. Like that look on her face when she's like, oh my god, what did you do?
Right.
Like, that is priceless for me because it's her. She still looks like herself, and Lord, let that husband say he like it too. I just can't. When they do, which happens often with Palettes by Paige, it's a very magical feeling for me.
Okay.
So I like that a lot.
Have you ever had someone who just like didn't like it?
Yes.
Really? It was a person that said this is what I want, and at the end didn't like it.
Yes.
Okay.
So I was being nice, and one of my neighbors asked me to do a simple look for them. So my definition of a simple look and their definition of a simple look were two different things.
Okay.
So I did foundation and concealer, and they didn't like the concealer. And so, you know, and that's fine. I say, okay, well, you know, I can do it again next time, or, you know, next time I won't use that. And typically, if I've had any issues, that's all it ever is. It's just like a redo. Right. But nothing. Nobody's trying to fight me or nothing like that.
Okay. Well, I think it's interesting too, like when you use words like I want a simple look or a natural look, because I learned that with my wedding when everybody was like, you need a natural look because it's your wedding day and you want to look, I don't know, natural, I guess. And I was just like, I don't think I was realizing it until I was getting my makeup done. And I was like, I don't, every day when I do my makeup, it's not a natural look. It's natural for me, but it's not natural for a lot of people. You know, when I was getting my makeup done, I was like, oh no, I need more lip. No, I need more lip. Still need more lip. It was just like, I was kind of realizing, oh, you really are doing a natural look. It's a very natural look.
Look up and I'm gonna hold your eye.
Oh God, I hate this part.
It's so pretty though.
What is this, eyeliner?
Oh my god. So cute. I really like to sing and dance. You might get a concert that you did not ask for. Or performance. I also like to freestyle.
Oh, like Issa Rae?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
but I think like I got a little bit more mixtapes than she does.
Oh, okay. The confidence is key. Okay.
Cool.
All right.
And this is where a lot of y'all forget to blend. Y'all be liking to do this too, but y'all forget to blend this part.
You're blending the eyeliner?
Oh. I'm blending it out so it just doesn't look like I drew some teal in your eye.
Oh yeah, I never do that.
You know, take a little brown. And dab it, look up for me. And just come right here.
And this just cleans it up?
Well, it's gonna make it way more like not a harsh line. Because I just put teal in your waterline.
Okay. What kind of techniques do you use that are different for women of color versus women who are fairer skinned, or do you have any different techniques?
So I think the number one thing to realize about doing makeup for black women is that there may be trauma that comes with it. So many times, often when I was working at Estee Lauder, we would, you know, be required to come out from behind the counter and be like, hey, let me match your color, like let me match you, you get like this free 10-day supply. And this was before Fenty, so I would match women and they'd be like, girl, I don't even know why you even trying. It's not gonna work. You're not gonna find a color for me. And these are women that might be a shade darker than me. And there was nothing for them. And so to see a woman get excited about you saying like, oh girl, I'm gonna be able to match you. Yeah. And then going from that to knowing that there's actually not a color for that black woman, I'll never forget that. And so anytime that I work with a black woman, I'm sure it's like always encourage her and like, let's not contour your nose, because like your nose is a great feature. Like, why are you trying to contour that? You're so beautiful. There's a lot more thought put behind the things that I say when I work with black women, because I don't know what their experience may have been prior to me. Just in general, men or women, honestly, y'all, I like to uplift everyone. So I'm gonna tell you what's cute.
Yeah.
You are not gonna come and sit in front of me with dimples and not hear about your dimples.
Right.
So just like always uplifting all of my clients, but just also understanding what trauma may come with some of them as well. So I want you to keep your eye open. Look at my shoulder.
Okay.
And I'm just place this on. Sneak over here. Look at that. That's so good. This is a really good stick.
Shocking.
This is a really good stick.
Usually I'd be horrible.
Y'all, it looks so good, right? For me, I just be like bloop bloop. But for my clients, I always use tweezers, because you know these can be a little scary coming at you, and this can too. But this is guaranteed. I probably won't poke you with these. Oh, y'all, look at her. She's looking just like one of my Juvia's Place
Oh, yes.
She's a cutie. This is like the hard part. So now I'm going to start building the foundation and concealer.
Okay. Y'all see?
She cute. The next thing is I'm going to prep your skin. So I'm going to use some oil. And it has all of those ingredients on there. It's really natural.
Wifey glow.
Yeah.
How you say? Do you say jojoba or you say jojoba? Which one you say?
Jojoba.
Okay. It just reminds me.
Which one do you say?
Well, I was saying jojoba for a long time, and then I heard somebody say jojoba, and I just sat there quiet, just thinking like, I know that's not the same thing I've been saying. Jojoba. Like, how did I just put an E on there? Okay.
And look at how gorgeous Camerae skin is. Just like with this oil alone, we've got this beautiful melanin just.
Come on, melanin.
Look at Boo. Look at Boo. She's cute. And then you've got combination, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to use my Josie Marin, which is great for my combo girls.
One of the major things that I respect about you and about people like us is that we create, in addition to a 9-to-5, in addition to going to school full-time at night. So what does a typical day look like for you when you have a client to do, or 3 or 4 or 5 to do?
A weekday or like a weekend?
Do you ever have clients during the week?
Yeah.
Okay, so what does that look like when you may have school, or you may have homework, and you have a client, and you have work? What does that typical day look like?
So all of my mornings start at 5. I have to be at work for 7:30 for my morning duty. So everything is based around that arrival time. So if I know that I have a client, I'm up the next night prepping for it and packing for it.
Okay.
So I can immediately take action as soon as I'm released from work. The second thing is just like knowing where I'm going. So like as soon as 4:15 hits, I'm free to go. So last week, for example, I had our classmate Jaslyn. I did her makeup for this party that she had styled someone for. So we had a class that we were supposed to be at. So what I did is I came home, set up for the look, completed the look with her, and then was able to go to class.
Sounds like a lot
It was a lot.
And so you have a system down, so you don't play around. How long did it take you to get this makeup done?
Hour.
Okay.
An hour. So typically it takes me an hour. It takes less time by the amount of times I do your makeup.
Because you're used to that palette.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get used to your face. I learn your features. By the first time I've known what worked well on you, what didn't. So it makes me move a little bit faster. And then also, her already sending in her desired look helped a lot.
Okay.
Because I only packed what I needed.
Okay.
Weekends can get crazy. So So not only do you have like homework that you need to be doing, but you have like work you got to be doing.
Yeah.
On top of actually doing someone's makeup. So this is where I struggle with the posting on Instagram. I'm so bad.
The promo part.
I'm so bad at like doing my befores and afters because there's so many things that I'm trying to remember to do. So weekends are long days. They can last a while. Because depending on how many clients you have. Okay. I've also recently started working a lot with some stylists. And so they have shoots often. So like making sure I'm ready for that 7 a.m.
Call time.
Yep. And having their things together because everything is dependent upon the next person. So I'm trying not to make them be late to their photographer. They're trying not to be late to me.
Right.
So it's just a lot of juggling. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate your opinion, but it's not appreciated. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's
like,
not.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
it's like in those spaces where you think it would be appreciated, it's like that's where I receive the most dislike.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
So it's like.
But do you think it's like the audacity of this girl to be herself when I can't be?
I'm not sure what it is. I think I've shifted because I realized this like last maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I've shifted my thinking of like, oh, what have I done to them, or like, what did I do to deserve this treatment to me? And like that has everything to do with them,
yes,
and how they feel about themselves,
yes,
versus like me having to change anything
yes.
about me. And so now I'm just really blending in her highlight here, making sure that I got all these little areas. So now we can see like a really clean makeup application. You can see everything that I've been trying to build this whole time. It's coming together. So final few parts is gonna be building in, bringing back some of her color back in, and also like making sure that we lock this in so that she's super highlighted and pretty. Already is.
Yes. Ooh, you setting and forget. Set it and forget it.
Set it and forget.
Set it.
They're like, Paige, what are you doing?
Alright, so I'm really excited about Palettes by Paige because, like you said, it hasn't even been 2 years yet. And you are growing, you have a professional look, you have a logo, you're in school for it, developing your website, you have your networking. So where do you see Palettes by Paige in the next 5 years?
So I'm really excited.
Oh, you spoke her up.
Oh yeah, that was Peaches.
You spoke her up.
That was Peaches, y'all. Palettes by Paige is my baby. And honestly, I've thought about this question a lot lately. I'm hoping that I make some really strong connections while I'm in Paris this summer. And my hopes is that I start getting flown out to different countries to do various movie shoots, or possibly hold any sort of like summits or any sort of makeup expos. I would love to be a part of that. I would also like to add a component of and I think I talked to you about this before, about networking with young girls.
Yeah.
Not necessarily like a charm school, but just having something available for them, you know, the first Saturday of each month, where they come and they work these workshops together. And so, given all of that, hopefully doing freelance on my own, and just continuing to build my brand.
Okay. And so for your idea with the girls coming, would they be learning how to become a makeup artist like you, or just understanding makeup, or would it be like a confidence building? What do you think?
It's gonna be like various items every time.
Okay.
So maybe, you know, the first one or the first lesson, they come and they work with you and they learn about self-esteem.
Right.
Then the next week, my friend who's a real estate agent comes and talks about the importance of credit. Then you have teachers that could maybe do like some biology lessons.
Right.
Like, it could be various things. There's so many people that want to reach out to the youth, but there's always gonna be like someone who wants to host something.
Yes. So I think what's really important about what you just said is the idea of like giving back. So many people want to just blow up and get theirs and get big, and they don't ever turn around to like help the next person up. And I think it's really important, or something that we have in common, is that I think about who I was at 12 and 13 and how makeup just had this huge like derogatory type of thing, and if you put too much on, then you were looked at as this, and they didn't have our colors, and this didn't look right on your skin tone or your skin type. And so now, to where, you know, you can create this and you can reach back and show young girls like, no, an eye for you is dominating, it's beautiful, it's, you know, it's just very important that you're doing that you feel like you should reach back. And it's framed in so many different things, in confidence and teaching and molding. And when a young girl has that, she's able to be more self-aware. You have less teenage pregnancies because girls just understand, like, I know who I am like a lot sooner. Your whole idea of giving back, because a lot of people, they just not on that. They're just not on that.
Yeah, I mean, again, we gotta give them what we didn't have. So if I could take away any traumatic experience for any young brown girl, I would. Camera's a pro with the blinking. She's got it. She's got it.
And so that's why I think the experience is just so important. Like when you come in and there's vibey type of music on and you have a drink, because you ask that on your questionnaire. You ask, what would you like to drink? And, you know, along with your skin type and all those things. But I just think it's really important that you create that whole experience. I don't really think people be getting that. And you can't really see that on Instagram.
No, I realize that too. There's some things that I do that set me apart.
Yeah.
That I'm not capturing.
Yeah.
But it is my goal to make that something that I improve on this year. Listen, this is also another upgrade from Palettes By Paige. I got Smashbox setting spray for you babies. 16-hour hold.
Ooh. I'm gonna go to sleep just like this. I'm gonna be teaching tomorrow just like this, okay? You better come on through.
Lippy.
Blessed by Palettes By Paige. Okay? There should be something like, gotta come up with something.
I used to do Pressed by Paige, but then I was like, who wants to be pressed?
Guys, I feel so pretty.
Quick ombre tip. I'm gonna use this concealer brush and just pop it right in the middle of her lip. So it's a fast ombre. You just lighten that lip up already.
Yes.
And I got my gloss that I'm only gonna put strategically right here.
How do you learn all this stuff?
I trial and error. Sometimes they had classes, like we would have like a smoky eye class.
Oh, right, okay.
And then, of course, just brows are important to Kim, so we're gonna make sure that she's got something really cute to work with for her day.
Yes.
Look, is this cute?
In the comments somewhere, we got to come up with something for Palettes by Paige when the client is done and made up, snatched for filth like I am right now, because I came in here looking busted and disgusted, okay? And she blessed the palette, all right?
I just realized that I have like some things about me that are really strange, but people who love me like love me and they let me know.
But that's the power, that is the perfected power of Palettes by Paige.
Perfected
Perfected power because